Major depressive disorder, or MDD, is a mental disorder characterized by persistent feelings of sadness, hopelessness, loss of interest in activities, and other symptoms that interfere with daily life. While major depression can feel all-consuming at times, know that with the right support and treatment, brighter days lie ahead. Generalized anxiety disorder, or GAD, is a mental health condition marked by excessive, uncontrollable worry about various aspects of life, accompanied by physical symptoms such as muscle tension, fatigue, and difficulty concentrating. Though the constant worry of GAD can feel overwhelming, there are so many effective coping techniques out there to help you get those anxious thoughts under control and find your calm. Bipolar disorder, or BD, is a mental disorder characterized by extreme mood swings, fluctuating between periods of mania, elevated mood, increased energy, or impulsivity, and periods of depression, sadness, low energy, or loss of interest. While riding the extreme highs and lows of bipolar disorder is incredibly tough, don't lose hope. With the right treatment plan and support system, you can find greater balance and stability. Cyclothymic disorder, or cyclothymia, is a mild form of bipolar disorder characterized by emotional highs and lows, with periods of hypomania, elevated mood and less energy, and periods of depressive symptoms, but not as severe as full-blown mania or major depression. Though cycling between those emotional ups and downs feels draining, recognizing your cyclothymic patterns is powerful. You got this. There are ways to smooth out the extremes over time. Schizophrenia is a chronic and severe mental disorder characterized by symptoms such as delusions, hallucinations, disorganized speech and behavior, impaired cognitive ability, and lack of motivation. Living with the hallucinations and delusions of schizophrenia is an immense challenge, but don't lose faith. Managing the symptoms and leading a fulfilling life is absolutely possible with support and treatment. Obsessive-Compulsive Disorder, or OCD as it is commonly called, is a mental health condition involving persistent, unwanted thoughts, urges, or images that lead to repetitive behaviors or mental acts in an attempt to reduce anxiety or distress. While symptoms can be utterly exhausting, you have the power to overcome them. New therapies are giving patients the tools to reclaim their lives. Post-traumatic stress disorder, or PTSD as it is commonly known, is a mental health condition triggered by experiencing or witnessing a terrifying event, causing intrusive symptoms like flashbacks, nightmares, severe anxiety, and avoidance of reminders of the traumatic event. Healing from these symptoms is possible with professional treatment and self-care. Social anxiety disorder, or social phobia, is a persistent and intense fear of being watched and judged by others in social or performance situations, leading to symptoms like extreme anxiety, self-consciousness, and avoidance of social interactions. While the fear of judgment in social situations can feel crippling at times, there are so many effective strategies to gradually build confidence. You got this. Agoraphobia is an anxiety disorder characterized by an intense fear of being in situations where escape might be difficult or embarrassing, or where help might not be available in the event of a panic attack or other incapacitating symptoms. Feeling trapped by the overwhelming fear of having a panic attack in certain environments is incredibly difficult. But you don't have to let agoraphobia confine you. With professional support and your own courage, you can reclaim your freedom. Persistent depressive disorder, or dysthymia, is a chronic form of depression involving long-term symptoms of depressed mood for most of the day, poor appetite or overeating, insomnia or hypersomnia, low self-esteem and lack of concentration. But don't lose hope. You can find ways to ease this heaviness and rediscover joy in your life. Postpartum depression is a type of mood disorder that can affect women after childbirth. The overwhelming sadness and anxiety that can follow childbirth is tough. But you have the strength to get through this. Illness anxiety disorder, or hypochondriasis as it's better known, is a condition characterized by excessive preoccupation and worry about having or developing a serious medical illness, despite reassurance and lack of evidence from medical professionals. While the constant worry about being sick or getting a serious illness can feel all-consuming, you don't have to remain trapped in that cycle of anxious thoughts. You can overcome the fears of illness anxiety disorder with the right support. Conversion disorder, or functional neurological symptom disorder, is a mental disorder in which a person experiences neurological symptoms such as paralysis, seizures, or visions and speech problems that are inconsistent with a diagnosed neurological or medical condition, suggesting symptoms originate from psychological factors. With psychological support and learning healthier coping mechanisms, you can gain control over these symptoms and reduce their impact on your daily life. As we can see, mental disorders manifest in many different ways. Prioritizing your mental well-being is vital. Share your thoughts and stories in the comments below.